Richard O'Hara back for a review here of the Arrow release for The Pit and the Pendulum. This film is a Roger Corman production that came out right after the success of The Fall of the House of Usher. And parlaying that success, they decided to spend a little bit more money. They spent about $300,000, but the film made about $4 million. And this film really set a precedent across the board. I mean, I think it really was, I think, American International, Roger Corman's answer to what was going on with Hammer Films at the time. And some of the set pieces in this film really inspired a second wave of Italian horror genre films. So I think you can honestly say that this film really kind of was a set piece for things to come, both in Europe and in America. It stars the legendary Vincent Price and Barbara Steele. Vincent Price stars as Nicholas, the emasculated son that never really grew up. He was traumatized at childhood by the sight of his father going mad and killing his mother and his uncle. And he just never recovered from that. He's living in the castle, and his wife dies under mysterious circumstances. The brother comes to investigate and soon finds out that there's a lot more to the story than just she died. It's a really great Gothic film. It's one of my favorite Gothic films of all time. And of course, the pendulum scene and the whole set of the pendulum at the end, after Nicholas has just completely gone stark raving mad and replicates his father's deeds, is just a priceless high drama. A lot of people at the time criticized Vincent Price heavily for his hamminess and his over-the-top acting, but if you really think about it and watch the film as many times as I've watched it, I don't know how it could have been done any different. I mean, he, in order to get an audience to believe what's happening and to believe that he's drifting deeper and deeper into the insanity that caused him to become a madman and kill off his the people at the investigating the murders. I mean, you had to play that pretty high drama. I mean, you had to really give it it's not hammy. I just think he was firmly entrenched in the role, and he played it to the hilt. I think if you'd have underplayed Nicholas, you wouldn't have had near the dramatic effect that you got with this film. There's so many great scenes in this. I mean, the ending is just, I can't give it. Most people, I'm sure, have seen this, but the ending, the surprise ending, is classic stuff. And Barbara Steele looks beautiful in this. And she's a great counterpoint to Vincent Price's melodrama, if you will. But she's really never looked better. And this Arrow release is probably the best the film's ever going to look. I've also got the MGM release, which is okay, but nothing compares to this release. Anyway, you've got the Blu-ray, and then you have the reversible artwork. You also have a little booklet, as Arrow most of theirs, they do these little booklets. The film was an HD transfer from a 35mm print. I mean, it looks stunning. Really, really stunning. It's a great picture of Price there. Yeah, this is a very good overview There's a good picture of Vincent Price and Barbara Steele together. What a tandem they made. Yeah, this is a classic. There are two audio commentaries on this puppy. One is the poured over from the MGM release with Roger Corman. That was very good. And then you've got Tim Lucas, who always does a great job with his commentaries. He covered quite a bit of material as well. So that was excellent. There's a approximately 45 minutes retrospective. Interviews Roger Corman and Barbara Steele and Vincent Price's daughter. It was great 45-minute retrospective. And then there's actually a 5-minute scene with the film came out a little short for TV, so when it came out for TV, they had to add about 5 minutes of additional footage, and then they put that on here as well, which was great. Anyway, an excellent release. I bought this because I missed out on the Arrow box set that came out. I think the first one of the Vincent Price collection. So I'm kind of buying these individually to pick it up where I lost out on that box set when it came out. It's going for ridiculous money now. So if you don't have this, I highly recommend it. Great stuff. Classic 1960s Gothic horror. Well, that will do it for my review of The Pit and the Pendulum. Thanks for watching.